Zot the Avenger once again with another exciting, action-packed, amazing, wild, wacky, great episode of Video Games.
That's right. That's right.
Anyway, for those of you watching live right now, we're on Friday the 13th.
That's right,
December,
Friday the 13th.
And it's kind of weird because all sorts of bad stuff has been happening around here, like messed up videotapes and what the heck, you know, all sorts of trouble. But, oh well, still doing a show anyway, despite all the trouble. Anyway, so on today's show, we're going to be taking phone calls, going to be talking about video game, what's new and cool in the video game industry, and, you know, all sorts of cool stuff. So I'm going to be answering people's questions when we take the phone calls later in the show. Got my computer with all the codes and everything in it, so ought to be a good, exciting show, right?
Right, absolutely
Exactly.
right.
But anyway, recently I got a video game called Cruis'n USA for Nintendo 64. And I must say, this is pretty cool. I'll show you that in a minute. Right now I'm going to show you some important information on how to contact video games and more. So I got that ready, Mark?
Yeah, hang on, it's coming up.
Okie dokie. This includes, you know, the P.O. box right here, which is pretty much dead. Nobody ever sends us anything. It's a terrible tragedy. People could send us video game questions, all sorts of cool stuff, comments, whatever, but please write us, Video Games and More, P.O. Box 212, Tucson, Arizona, 85702-0212. Or check out the webpage, which I never update, http://azstarnet.com/tilde-zot. Well, occasionally I update it, but, you know. Or email me, zot@azstarnet.com, and send me video game questions. It's what I live for, right?
Right. We all live for this stuff.
Oh, yes. Comments, questions, whatever you have to say about the show. So, anyway, so now I'm going to tell you people about Cruis'n USA. I want to say this is really a good port of the game. I mean, compared to the arcade version, it has some really, really good graphics and all sorts of neat features. And, well, we should be just about ready to show that, right, Mark? Hello? Well, anyway.
Yeah, I'm here. There was interference.
Oh, interference. Technical difficulties. But this right here is Cruis'n USA. I want you to check it out right here.
Okay, and it's coming up.
All right, check this out, people. This is an exclusive preview here for Video Games and More right here.
Don't you just love these live-action games?
Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
You're watching Video Games and More.
And right now we're in Appalachia with the 1963 muscle car. Appalachia is one of my most favorite levels in this game, so I must tell you, I'm having such technical difficulties here on the show.
How's it coming out there?
It sounds great. And looks great, too. That's what Cruis'n USA is, I'm telling you people. It looks just like the arcade, pretty much. And I did have a whole bunch of neat codes set up for, what do you call it? Cruis'n USA, but they're lost on my hard drive somewhere. It's a terrible thing. It's Friday the 13th, what do you expect? But we are going to be taking phone calls, so... And this is the Womba cool car that you're driving around in Chicago right now, so... This is one of the cooler levels in the game, although one of the more challenging ones, because of the tunnel. I believe it's called a... Well, I don't know, someone told me once. It was called Lower Whacker in Chicago, that tunnel, so... I thought that was a pretty weird name for a tunnel, but... Pretty cool right here. And there are 3 different views that you can have for Cruis'n USA. Why, there's the far-away sky-high view that you see right here. There's also the close-up behind-the-wheel driver aspect of it, and also the midway in-between view, which is pretty cool. And that was the preview right there for Cruis'n USA, so all done with that.
All done with that. Oh, you know what that tells me?
I got my codes right here, all ready for you people to enjoy. I got codes...
Sorry.
I got codes for Super Nintendo, Genesis, all sorts of cool stuff. But first, I have some news bits that I need to share with you on what's happening in the video game world. So, let's see. First of all, ID Software's Quake World Quake servers launched recently with literally thousands of players in the first few days taking carnage. So, that's pretty cool. You know, Quake was a very popular game and still is very popular. So,
What's it about? Give us a brief.
well, it's sort of like a Doom-type game. It's sort of, you go around shooting stuff, 3D, but it's really good graphics, you know, and it's a PC game, but they're porting it to next-generation systems all the time, like Saturn and stuff, so should be seeing it soon. And then, let's see, LucasArts is working on a real-time strategy game called Rebellion for the PC, which revolves around the Star Wars universe. Title expected to be positioned against such smash hits as Warcraft 2 and Command and Conquer when it's released in early 1997. So, some pretty exciting stuff happening. Let's see. Chun-Li will not be present in Street Fighter 3. However, a new female character will take her place. Now, soon Street Fighter 3 will be coming out in the arcades. If it's not out already, I don't know. I haven't been to the arcades much lately, but how can they get rid of Chun-Li, I tell you? It's a depressing thing. Oh, well. Also, the eagerly awaited Heart of Darkness has been delayed until 1997. After over 4 years of development, Virgin Interactive has conceded that the highly anticipated Heart of Darkness will not make it out in 1996. The game is very well known for its amazing visuals and for a compelling storyline. Virgin won't say when in 1997, but says developer Amazing Studios is striving for perfection. So, let's see, the game is still planned for both PC and Saturn. Sega, of course, must be disappointed that its exclusive title won't be part of the lineup for the important Christmas season, you know, but... Anyway, pretty cool stuff right there. Lots of stuff is happening in the video game industries nowadays.
That's right, and it's real exciting.
Really cool, exciting
If
stuff.
you get access to either a CD-ROM or a computer, an internet to surf the web and find these games, they are well worth checking out.
Definitely. You know, it's just, computers are pretty popular with games too, but the next generation systems like, you know, the Nintendo 64, Saturn, PlayStation are really, you know, designed for games, and they're really cranking out some great titles, you know. I know I can hardly wait for some of the Nintendo 64 stuff to come out, sort of like the new Star Wars game that's going to come out for Nintendo 64.
Oh, yeah?
Looks awesome. It's going to have like a 3D aspect to it, sort of like, you know, the Doom games go around, running around in 3D space.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have a flight simulation part of the game where you're flying around in space, you know, and all sorts of cool stuff. So I can hardly wait for that to come out. And all sorts of cool stuff is coming out for Nintendo 64. Like the bulky drive. I'm not sure if any of you people have heard about this, but the bulky drive is a drive that's going to fit underneath the Nintendo 64, and it's going to be sort of like a CD-ROM in that you can store, more space and everything, than your average cartridge, but it's going to be supposedly faster than a CD-ROM drive, so that will be, something to look forward to. So here's some more info right here. Caught in the net. Netscape has announced its plans to bring the internet to all next-generation game consoles. Netscape Communications has announced the formation of Navio Communications, which has been set up specifically to bring Netscape Navigator's technology to a variety of non-PC products, including game consoles and TVs. Sega, Nintendo, and Sony have all agreed to work with the project, although it is not yet known how the project will affect the current internet strategies such as the Saturn Netlink. And in case you don't know, the Saturn Netlink is a little $200 thing that plugs into a Saturn and lets you surf the internet pretty much from your TV. So it has some special modifications, like since TV doesn't have a very good resolution, I guess the text and graphics are bigger than they normally would be on a computer monitor.
Yeah, but I saw a commercial for the old guy that comes on and talks. This is the best time of the year, the best time in life to be alive, and you can surf the net with the television.
That's for the Philips TV.
That's it, the Philips TV. What have you heard about them? What's up? What's new with them?
It's just a TV that lets you surf the web. I haven't really checked that out too much, but that's essentially what it is. I'm not sure if it allows other such things.
There's no computer in it. It's only
a TV.
A TV that's
with a little box
with a
remote control.
Yeah.
It sounds like a really nice idea, but I hope it's not limited, because there's a lot more, parts to the internet than just the World Wide Web, Some of you may know, but anyway, let's see. Okay, here's some arcade info on Street Fighter 3, of course, and the two most anticipated games in years are both starting to show off. Virtua Fighter 3 continues to impress with each new screenshot, but just a few days ago, let me tell you, people, I've been seeing some of the shots from Virtua Fighter 3 and Street Fighter 3, and they both look really cool. I heard they're trying to add lots of 3D aspects to Street Fighter 3, but, they're still trying to keep it a 2D game, because, as you know, there are lots of 3D games coming out, such as, like, Tekken 2, Virtua Fighter, all sorts of these new 3D games that are pretty good games, but there's a lot of, that aren't that good, so Capcom's still trying to keep with the idea of, players want action. They don't want a bunch of garbage that, doesn't make for a good game. So, anyway, Street Fighter will be in arcades by Christmas. So, sounds pretty exciting. So, got any phone calls yet?
Well, actually, we did have one, and I told him to call back, but let me put the phone number up here.
All right, we will be taking phone calls.
Now we're going to take phone calls. So, caller who called earlier, call me back, dude.
Got any chroma key footage ready?
Well, you like Scooby? She was searched for an hour.
Some problems.
Yeah, it's still having a problem because she said that it wasn't there. There was not anything on this tape. She searched for an hour through, and now I got a call. Let me get ready here, and let's take the calls. I'm just going to punch them. Go ahead, caller.
Hello, who's this?
Hey. Don't you love it? He's still on. I just brought it down for a minute.
Got a problem there?
Are you still there, caller?
A few too many beans, caller?
Hey, caller. Oh, well, I guess you're gone.
I heard that there's been somebody, I don't know, calling up TV shows down here, pretending to be me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and then saying, vulgar things or something or other. So, claiming to be me,
That's
and,
not cool.
saying things that are, inappropriate on TV is not cool.
Yeah, so knock it off.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure, because I haven't, seen any of the footage or anything, but that's what I've been hearing about, so. Come on, people, call us. We got
629-068. What are they? Is there a new Simpsons on or now? Because you're opposite that right now.
Oh, yeah, there's probably some.
But I think those are all repeats.
Oh, yeah, just tell the people watching now that Simpsons is on, so that way they can switch over and say, oh, they're on? Shoot.
Yeah, but then they'll call us back with an update.
Oh, well, I think I'll tell all you lovely people out there when you can tune in. If you're such big fans and would rather watch The Simpsons right now, you can always watch the reruns every Thursday at 4 o'clock on Channel 61 if you got a cable box, Channel 99 if you don't.
I think we have another
you
caller,
feel like a box.
but I think, well, I'll tell you what, caller. I'll put you on, but the volume will be down, and then I'm going to bring it up. And if you're given raspberries, you're going away. Oops, they're gone.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow, Mark, you're smooth.
They took my threat serious. Yeah.
Well, you know.
Okay, well, let's try it again.
Okay.
Here we go, caller.
Hello,
You're on.
caller, you're on the air. Who's this?
Caller.
Hello. Is
Hello.
there a caller in the house?
I don't know. Guess not.
Sadness.
Hmm.
Oh, well, so let's talk a little bit about Acclaim here. This is kind of sad. 60 people were laid off at Acclaim. They're attempting to cut its operation overhead, to stem the tide of losses suffered over the last few years. Acclaim told analysts that it expects to, be continued losses. However, it expects an upturn as it makes the transition to 32-bit, 64-bit, and PC platforms. Acclaim's current best hopes include Turok and Magic: The Gathering for future Final Success. Of course, Turok, the comic book by Valiant based on dinosaur hunter dude Turok. And a spokesman offered, we are having a reduction in force that is taking place today here in the headquarters in Long Island. It encompasses about 20% of the headquarters staff. That translates to about 70 people. There will probably be about 30 or so other staff cut elsewhere in the world. So.
Want to take a caller?
All right.
Okay, caller, go ahead.
Hey, who's this?
Are you
Hello?
there, caller? Yeah, we
Hello.
hear you.
Who's this? Phone caller?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Not too bad. I got a code for Sega Genesis. Or I need a code?
You got a code that you want to share with the world?
No, I need a code from you.
Oh, you need a code. All right. Well, what are you looking for?
Terminator 2 Judgment Day?
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Let's see. I might have something right here. Let me just check.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
I don't want to turn my TV up and I'll get feedback.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me. Oops.
All right. So, hey, caller, have you seen the show before?
Oh, yeah, I've called you before.
Oh,
Called
that's
you
cool.
for Doom,
Can you hear him
codes,
now?
Star Wars codes.
Caller, can you hear
Oh,
me?
I remember those codes. Okay, let's see.
Hey, caller,
Yeah.
can you hear it now?
Yeah, a little bit better. Not much, but
How about now?
it's doable.
I don't want to bring it up too much because we'll get feedback.
Yeah.
there.
It's
That's
Friday
fine.
the 13th,
That's
so
cool.
expect technical difficulties. Okay, found something on Terminator 2. T2, the arcade game?
No, Judgment Day.
Just have something for the arcade game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sorry there.
Okay, no biggie. Do you have the Sony's PlayStation?
I don't have, wait a second. The Terminator, no, that's all. I don't have a PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that I might be getting sponsored pretty soon, and they might supply me with one so I can maybe, do some shows on some PlayStation
Is that
games,
right?
which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
they're coming out with some really good titles.
Well, that's what I've been hearing, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with my Nintendo 64. I
Yeah.
have no regrets.
I think that new Star Wars game's already out. The
Oh, really?
Shadows of the Empire.
Jeez, I gotta get that.
I saw KB had it on sale this week. I saw an insert in the paper. It's like $69.
Yeah, well, I got Cruis'n USA about a week ago, and I pretty much got all my cars maxed out, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
I was going to tell some people some codes, but lost them. They're no longer on here. I only remember one code, and that's when you're at the car select screen, and on the directional pad, push, there's a little off to the side. Have you seen Nintendo 64s before?
What
The
about
controllers and
The controllers
it? Oh, the
look like
controller
a-
itself? Yeah.
Have you ever had an experience with one? Played
No,
one?
I've seen little kids playing it at the Toys R Us or whatnot, but I haven't played it personally.
It's pretty cool. But anyway, the controller's sort of weird, but on the yellow buttons, if you push up, left, and right at the same time when you're selecting a car, it'll switch into something weird like a bus or a cop car or a Jeep or something.
Oh,
So,
wow.
just like in the arcade.
Yeah. Cool. Do you know when they're going to be releasing Doom for 64?
For Nintendo 64?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to come out with Doom for Nintendo 64.
Huh?
I don't know if they're going to come out with
Yeah,
Doom.
I saw it in a Gamers magazine about a month ago. They
Really?
showed some previews of it.
I mean,
But they didn't
Doom-
have a release date for it.
Doom's a pretty cool game and all, but it's kind of getting old,
Yeah, but I
It's
dig
too
it.
complicated to get boring, though.
Yeah, but I mean, that's if you have the computer version, you know?
Right.
A lot of the times the video games that come out only have like 18 levels or something, right?
That's it.
And then, you know, you go through them and then that's all. You know, on the computer, you can get the levels which have like 2,000 levels of Doom madness.
Well, you know, they got a Final Doom out on Sony now.
That's cool. How many levels are on that?
The same as the PC.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting.
That's
But I'm
pretty
leaning towards getting a Sony also pretty soon here, because I'm going to be getting a Nintendo 64, mainly because of the Star Wars, because I'm a big fan of that. But
Well, I mean, Star Wars looks like it's going to be pretty awesome.
have you seen the
right?
commercial on TV?
Well,
for that?
actually, I rented a tape from Blockbuster
Uh-huh.
that was free,
Uh-huh.
and it showed various screenshots from Killer Instinct 2, Wave Racer, and I got this like a month ago,
Yeah.
and I was looking at it, I was just like, whoa, because these games look really good.
Is it the narrative commercial for the Star Wars game?
No.
Oh, you gotta check it out. It's really good. I mean, they have the main character. His name is Dash Rendar. He's like doing his narrative of the story of the game,
That's
and
cool.
he's explaining it and going through all the different scenes. And it's wild, man. It looks really good.
It looks pretty cool. It's going
Yeah.
to have like that 3D, you know,
Uh-huh.
Doom type
Yeah,
look.
just like Doom.
And it's going to have the spaceship
Uh-huh.
driving on it. This looks like it's going to be really cool.
Oh man, you bet. But are you gonna be playing that on here, maybe?
It depends, you know. Usually the only time that I do walkthrough shows is on a game that's, you know, complicated and
Yeah.
requires different turns. Because, I mean, I could do a walkthrough show on anything, but it would be kind of pointless on something like, you know, a game that doesn't really need it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
I hear
Cruis'n USA, that would be sort of pointless. You know?
I hear you.
You drive fast
And you watch out
steer
for the
good.
cars.
Look out for the cars. Okay?
All right, brother.
Okay.
Good talking to you.
All right,
Catch you
later.
in 2 weeks.
Okay, thanks, man.
So anyway, but like I'm saying, I just want to play that Star Wars game because that looks like it's gonna. I want to see the movie. That looks like it's gonna be pretty cool.
They have a movie version of it?
Yeah, it's gonna be coming out. I heard the book version's been out for a while, so they're gonna have the movie. Oh well. Got any other calls?
No, not at the moment. There was
Well-
a caller that kid, somebody called, but gee, 2, 3, 4.
Oh well.
2.
So Mark, how you doing today?
I'm doing just absolutely peachy.
Oh, you look pretty good.
Thank you, thank you.
I
I'm,
mean, you know,
I'm, I'm feeling much better these days. It's my day.
Friday the 13th, of
That's
course.
right. Absolutely correct.
Yeah, everybody watching the rerun's gonna be saying, "What the heck is up with all this Friday the 13th stuff?" But it all makes sense.
Uh-oh, we got a caller. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, caller.
Hey, who's this?
Hello?
Hello.
Who's this?
Yeah, I would like to talk.
All right.
You are talking, and you're doing an admirable job of it, I might add.
What do you have to say, caller?
Are we going to scream, or are we going to say something? Caller? Caller?
Hello.
Caller? Nope.
Okay.
Goodbye.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4.
Dun-dun-dun.
We have, well, I could run something for the background if, you know.
Well, I mean, we have some tapes in there, don't we? I mean,
Sure, we got tape. Let me see what
we
the hell
got the dubs I wanted to. See, people, this show wasn't very well planned out. That's all I have to say.
we have a caller here. I'll bring that up while I'm changing tapes.
Hello, caller. Who's
Hello, can you
this?
hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys like that show Spank?
What's it
Spank?
called?
Yeah, that show Spank.
I
Oh,
haven't seen it.
That's
that comes on Saturday nights.
on the same channel?
Yeah, same channel.
Oh, Spanked?
Yeah.
Oh, I sometimes work on that show.
Yeah, can you let me know this is Jeff from the NWO, and we're
Oh,
taking
no. Please don't
Listen,
carry that
listen,
over
listen.
here.
You want me here? I want to tell you something, all right? You know, the last show was about the NWO, and I want to tell you something. We're serious, and I'm telling you, if they put that last show out, I know where they live. He works at Blockbuster Music, and we're going to take over. So you just let him know, right? Little punk.
Okay, I'll pass the message to him. I just don't want to get too involved with this stuff, okay?
Okay, caller, listen, I brought you down for a moment.
I don't
we
even
can't
know
hear
what this
you.
is about. All I know is sometimes I go down to that show. You know, sometimes I see phone calls about NWO. They don't seem to like them very much. I don't know what it's all about.
I don't even know what you're talking
Gene
about.
says that it has something to do with wrestling. I don't know. That's
Wrestling?
what the rumor is. Something. Hulk Hogan? Yeah, the New World Order or something. I
you're
don't know
kidding.
what that's about.
You're
I don't want to
kidding
touch
me.
that with a 10-foot pole. All right.
No, don't. That's...
I'll stay away from that.
Okay, now what we got?
But adds excitement to the show, eh?
Eh?
Come on, people. I got video game codes right here for you that I like to share. Got Super Nintendo codes, Genesis codes, PlayStation, Saturn, all sorts of cool
Okay,
stuff.
let's try the call again, okay?
Okay.
All right, caller, hang on. Okay, caller.
Yes, which is better, the new Nintendo 64 or the PlayStation?
That's a hard question.
Because I
That
heard
is
that
a-
the new Nintendo 64 only has like, what, 15 games or so?
Well, it also just came out like a month or two ago, and the PlayStation's already been out for like a year or so.
Which one you prefer better?
Well, I bought a Nintendo 64, so I'm currently supporting that. Of course, I've made some lousy decisions in the past, sort of like I bought a 32X.
Oh,
But I still stand by my 32X, because, I mean, really, isn't it just the games that matter? I mean, if you have fun playing a game, right? Because everybody says it's lame, right? But I got Space Harrier for my 32X, and I got Virtua Fighter, and I was happy with both of them. So, all that matters is just what you like.
Okay.
all right, thanks a lot.
All right.
Thank you.
Ah, we got another
I mean,
one
I've
here.
been playing the PlayStation, right?
Let's try this guy.
Hold on a second. And PlayStation is a CD-based unit. And I really hate playing games that say, game loading, please wait. Because I experienced that with the Sega CD. And even though some of the games were really good and everything, it's just like, all that load time just is no fun at all. But, oh well. Got a phone caller in there, Mark?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Hey, caller, who's this?
Yeah, hi. NWO's going to take over. Spank's going out.
Oh, come on.
Later, man.
Okay, bye.
And we're not wrestling, too, okay? You'll see us at the City Hall this Tuesday. So if you think it's about wrestling, it's not about wrestling, okay? So you just let
Well, what is it about?
NWO, and I'm going to take your show out, too, Zach. Or JJ. I know where you live, JJ, so don't try.
I didn't want to get
Yeah,
involved
caller.
with this
We
stuff.
have another caller now. I don't know.
Hey, caller, who's this?
Yo, NWO in the house. You boys going down. JJ.
Okay.
I'd like to know what this is about.
I mean, what in the world is going on here? I mean, what's this NWO?
Well, it all started with a show on Saturday nights called
I think
Spank.
that's probably, both lines are lit, so I'm sure that's them calling back. Should I dare try it?
Go for it. What
Okay.
else are we going to do?
Well, I don't know. Answer the phone, I guess. Okay, caller, you're on.
Hey, who's this?
Huh?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, caller, you're
We're
on.
getting some nice serious calls
Hello?
today, aren't we?
Yeah, you're there, caller.
Yeah, hi. Is there coming out with Mortal Kombat 4, by chance when?
Oh, well, I know that they are going to come out with a Mortal Kombat 4, but I don't know when.
But who's supposed to be the new leader in this one? Do you know who's supposed to be in it?
I haven't been sticking around with the Mortal Kombats very much, just because, I don't know, I didn't like Mortal Kombat 3 very much. It's still, an okay game, but I haven't been keeping up with the Mortal Kombats.
Oh, you
really.
haven't? Because I also wanted to know if it's going to be on first the Nintendo 64 or the PlayStation.
I suspect it'll probably come out at the same time. I mean, because that's probably what I suspect, because that's what happens with, previous Mortal Kombats,
Uh-huh.
I mean, the only reason that it didn't, come out at the same time for the Nintendo and the PlayStation was because, the Nintendo came out at a later date. So,
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Thanks a lot.
yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Yeah,
Yeah,
caller, you're there.
Hello.
Hello, who's
Yeah.
Hey, man. Have you ever played Turtle Champions for Sega CD?
this? Oh, yeah, I love that game.
No, I'd work you in that game. Seriously, I'm the man when it comes to that game.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Hey, it sounds like a challenge to me.
It sounds like a challenge, buddy. Where do you
Yeah.
live?
A challenge.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
there it is.
fine. We won't do that.
All
I'll
right.
tell you what. Meet me at Park Mall at 8:30 tonight. You're going down.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, hi.
Hey,
Yeah,
who's
I know
this?
who the last guy was. He's a real
No.
Nintendo
Come on, let's
freak,
just
but
get off that.
I have a
Yes.
question on the Street Fighter. Are they coming out with a new Street Fighter game? Is that supposed to be better than the last one they have?
Well, I heard that Street Fighter 3 is going to have a whole bunch of new options, like more interaction with the backgrounds and a newer 3D aspect to it, but it's
Uh-huh.
also going to be still a 2D fighter is what I've heard, so it's going to have a bunch of new characters, but
Yeah.
of course Chun-Li will be missing, but she'll be replaced by another female fighter, so,
Hey, can you tell Matt I say hi? This is Bill.
alright.
Yeah, because we're having a new show next week. It's starting at 8 o'clock
Oh,
next
really?
Saturday night. We're having a new show. It's called the NWO. And we're
Alright.
serious, too, okay? We're not joking around. So
Alright, now.
NWO for life, Chico.
Okie dokie.
Caller.
Oh, caller, who's this?
Hey, caller.
Hello.
Hello. Goodbye. One more.
I
Hello.
wish someone would explain NWO to me, what it's
yeah,
all about.
That's what we need to do. Yeah,
Hello?
caller. Yeah, you're there.
Hello, who's this?
Is
Hello?
this like NWO? What the hell? I mean, what? You're there, caller.
Hello?
Hello.
How's everything?
Very good. What's
Fine.
happening?
You have ID.
You know, Mark,
Yeah.
this has been one of the weirdest shows
I know. Let's try this.
we
caller.
have ever done.
Yeah. Okay, you're there, caller.
Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I wanted to ask a question about a video game.
Which video game?
Well, I was just wondering if they made a video game with like a porno video game with like Hooters and like Chotch.
Well, gee, I wouldn't know about that. Gee, for what system?
Yeah. Well, I mean, who would?
Oh, gee, you know, just ask the expert over here. Yeah, you know. I'm
Yeah.
Pervert
So
Central
do they
right
got the
here.
game or they don't got the game?
Huh?
So do they got the game or they
We
don't?
don't know.
I don't think that they have anything
'Cause,
for
I'd
like
like to see tits coming off
PlayStation
You're
or anything.
caller.
Do you know
you're-
anything about that, Gene?
I don't know, like feel the tits on the PlayStation or something like that.
Well,
Like,
according to an audience
Hey.
member, a crew person right here, they have some stuff on Sega CD.
Is it?
Yeah. Go check out Sega. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, caller. Yeah.
Yikes.
So, are we gonna do another one, or you just want to give up the calls, or just keep going?
Let's keep going. This
All
is
right.
fun.
Here we go, caller.
This is fun.
Yeah, you know any secret codes for the new game Tekken 2 for PlayStation? Because I know there's supposed to be some other guys in it.
Tekken 2 for PlayStation. Let
Yeah.
me see what I have here. This will take a minute to
Like
load
some
up.
new guys supposed to have in it after you beat the game or something? Because my friend just got it for the PlayStation. There's supposed to be more guys in it. I want to know.
You know, Tekken 2 is a pretty good game, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it as good on the PlayStation as in the arcade?
Oh, yeah. It's great.
It's as good.
It's like the beginning when they show like the city and stuff. It's excellent. I mean, it's like, you should get it. You should rent it out. It's real
But is
great.
there like I'm just curious, because I've been playing Sega CD games like Twisted Metal and such, and there's always like a load thing where you gotta sit there and wait, and that's really a pain. Is it really apparent in Tekken 2, or
Not really.
it's not really that bad?
Yeah, that
No,
is
it's great. I mean, the graphics are. It's just like the arcade. I mean,
Does it take a long time to load it between scenes?
yeah,
and
it
stuff?
does. It
Okay.
takes a long time. That's like any other PlayStation CD. It takes forever to load.
Yeah, that's the thing that
It's
I'm
like
talking about.
Demolition Derby or something like that. It
But
takes
that's
a long
not
time.
necessarily true in 64. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's just because it's cartridge based.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's the one reason why I like cartridges. I mean, everybody always says, you know, cartridges don't store as much data, you know,
Yeah.
they don't do this, but they're faster, so.
Yeah, I recommend it. It's a great game. To me, it's like the best game PlayStation because the graphics are great. You can do a lot of moves and stuff.
Alright, so this is just about loaded. Let me see if there's anything on here on Tekken 2. Dum-de-dum. I'm not finding anything yet. I think I need somebody to donate a faster computer to the show. Anybody out there want to share a faster computer? Okay, found something on Tekken 2.
Okay.
Let's see. Just passed it. Tekken 2. Let's see. Play as sub-bosses. To play as any sub-boss, beat the devil with each character. To play as Kazuya, beat the devil with any sub-boss. To play as devil or angel, beat the devil with Kazuya and press punch or kick to
Punch or
select
kick?
angel or devil.
Yeah, punch or kick.
Punch
Okay.
or kick to select devil or angel.
Punch or kick.
And then to play as Roger or Alex, this is tricky, but you can make it easier by playing in easy mode with one-round matches. First, beat the final round of the third match with a rating of great. To do this, let your power get low before finishing off your opponent. And then big heads and bodies. To pump up, hold select.
Hold select?
Yeah, when you're choosing a fighter. To get even larger, hold select during a round change. So,
Okay.
and punch out view. For a new perspective, try this. After you've captured all characters, hold L1 plus L2 when selecting your character. A new punch out perspective will become available.
Okay, cool.
So, hope that helps.
All right, no problem. Thanks a lot.
Later.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's try. Whoop, the other caller went away. Well, he'll call back in just a moment.
Oh, well.
Aha, there we are.
Let's see what's happening with this caller.
Okay, go ahead, caller.
Hey, who's this?
Road rash. Now that's what I'd work you at. Definitely. I have not lost at
Now,
Road Rash.
now, listen. You might be able to take me in Eternal Champions, but not in Road Rash.
What? Oh, no. See, like, I was
Cattle
thinking just
prod
the same thing.
your butt.
Like, I thought maybe you could take me at Eternal Champions, but no, not Road Rash.
No. I would get my
I got the
nunchucks
wild
and I would
thing.
smack
Like,
you
if you
off
heard the
your
wild
bike,
thing?
all right?
Huh?
I'd nunchuck you off your bike and then cattle prod your butt.
Hey, have you ever had the wild thing?
The wild thing?
Yeah, it's a bike. It goes 200 miles per hour.
Of course I've had the wild thing with the nitros and everything.
Yeah.
I love that bike.
Oh yeah. See, I'd manhandle you on that bike. You can't hang on that. All you long hairs are the same. Your just hair gets in your face, and you guys can't see. You guys always blame it on your hair. But you know what? You can go down, go down.
All I know is you could not take me at Road Rash 3, man.
Okay, we have
Road
another
Rash
caller.
1, 2, or 3, or Road Rash Sega CD, or any Road Rash. You got that, man.
Hey,
I
caller.
rock at Road Rash.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi,
hey,
this
who's
is
this?
Letty G. I'm from New York. How are you?
Oh, pretty good.
Well, I think you're adorable. We talk about something other than these stupid video games.
Oh, what makes you think video games are so stupid?
Oh, you're such a cutie.
Why, thank you.
Video games because... Oh, you have ID?
ID?
Anyway, can we talk about something else?
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
How about the movies? What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
Yes.
Well, gee, I don't know. Ever seen Blade Runner?
Is it Friday the 13th? Yes, actually, I've
Yeah,
seen Blade
it is
Runner.
Friday
Is it
the
with
That
Harrison
is a
Ford?
good movie. That right there is a good movie, Blade Runner.
What's your name?
I'm Zut the Avenger,
And I'm Mark.
and you're watching Video Games and More.
Right
and I
here.
Guess this right here is the more part.
Mark, how do we get on your show?
It's not my show, it's JJ's. He's
JJ.
he's a
Yeah.
producer.
It's my show.
JJ,
Yeah?
I want to work for you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Sure thing. Come
How
on
do I-
down.
how-
Right now.
We're live right now. You can tell we're live. We're talking to you.
How do I...
124 East Broadway.
124 East Broadway?
Right,
Yeah,
that's where we're at
and
right
I'm
now.
here all the time.
And we're here until 6:30, another 21 minutes.
I live here.
Amazing.
Huh?
Amazing.
Okie dokie. Hey, that was pretty cool. And the tape is bugging out, too. Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
got any more phone calls?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Here,
Okay.
try that one.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
You had a question earlier. What's the NWO?
Huh?
You want to know what the NWO is?
Just a short explanation
Okay,
would be
no
nice.
problem. You know, I'm not going to cuss or anything. You know, like the.
Okay,
like my
'cause I'm
friend
gonna slam you
yesterday.
down,
It's the
man.
New World Order, okay?
Oh, okay.
And it's a political group that started 3 weeks ago. Well, actually, a month ago in Tucson, political party.
Uh-huh.
We started, and we've been rallying at the city courts for the last 2 weeks on Tuesday.
Are you part of this group?
Yes, I've
So
started listening to them. It's not about-
excuse me, are you part of, you guys got together and formed the NWO?
Yes, we're not what wrestling. What I don't watch wrestling. It's not
Okay,
about.
now-
I've heard about it, and I heard the Spain show talking about. Oh, you must be listening to Hulk Hogan. Whatever. We don't watch wrestling.
No, we have no clue as to what NWO,
Well,
it sounds
then
like
how come-
World Federation,
Here's another
WWF or
thing.
something.
No, we don't watch. I don't watch wrestling.
How come
I
you
don't
guys
either.
keep on calling up like shows and saying we're gonna take you
No,
over?
okay, look, listen, okay. My friends want to have a show, and they're planning to have a show on the public access. It's called the NWO show.
Okay.
Well, then why don't they just get one?
Yeah,
No,
come
we
on
are
down.
next week Saturday after Spain, because we know Spain's coming on the 21st, 7 o'clock at night. We're gonna have ours at 8 o'clock that night.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I'm just curious what in the heck all this stuff is about.
Yeah, because me too. I mean,
I mean, it's invoked my curiosity quite a
I mean,
bit.
JJ knows. I mean, he might not tell you whatever, but you know, we're having a show next. We already talked about it. It's everything set up. It's called the NWO.
All right.
We're gonna have 2 people on. We're gonna have guests. It's gonna be the New World Order show, and it's not about. We're not.
Are you
talking
promoting the New World Order?
Huh?
Are you promoting the New World
About, yeah,
Order?
I'm promoting it.
So-
It's already happening around Tucson. I mean, schools have it now. I mean, you
So
might
you-
have heard it's in the
Well,
magazines now.
you're promoting like a police state type of existence?
No.
Well, isn't that what the New World Order and the Trilateral Commission and let's see, what else is there?
Oh yeah, and for JJ, I mean, for Zot, I mean, if you want to be on our show, it'd be cool. I mean, we'll pay everybody extra money. We have the money, everything. You can work on our show too.
Money?
We'll pay you extra money.
How much money?
Yeah, how much money? How much money are we
Well, how much money you want? We'll pay $200 if you want to be on the first night next week.
200.
all right, well, we have to continue this
And
some
we're-
other time. We really shouldn't be talking about money.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm serious. If you want to be on our show, we'll pay you extra. I mean, you can be one of our shows too, the NWO.
We'll discuss this later. Okay.
All right. So just so let everybody know, we're having a show next week, Saturday at 8 o'clock.
I really wish that you had called and explained this like this before instead of calling up and screaming. And if that was you.
No, that was not me.
Okay,
I know who it was.
Why the heck did the Spank guys hate you so much?
Huh?
I mean,
well, the thing is, one of my friends, he went to their school back in '94, and he graduated.
Yeah?
And I guess he didn't like it for no reason. I've been wondering why, but I'm not the one who's been calling and talking crap about them. It's just
we're not, we're doing a game about, a show about video games, and we're willing, to talk to the, take live calls, and not to become a political platform. I mean, this is the wrong program.
Yeah.
The wrong.
But we want to get our views out to the.
I understand. Yeah. Well, we're talking to you now. You're getting it out right now.
Okay. Yeah.
So you win. That's okay. I mean, it's not that it's you win or we win. We both win. We're doing television. It's live.
But we just want to make our show the #1 show, and I think it will be the #1.
I hope that you work hard at it, and you need to have quality programming without so much. All this screaming and ranting. If those guys are with you, tell them to chill out, man. Like, we're all friends down here. It's a big family. What the hell?
But our show is going to be one of the best shows. We're going to even put it 2 hours if it goes great. And Spank, I don't know what's going to happen with them. I've seen their shows, but ours is going to be more interesting. Now about like this past weekend, they talk about what's the NWO. People are calling saying, "Oh, I'm the NWO from the East Side. We're National Writers Association, whatever." Some guys even called in and said, "You've been talking crap about the West Side." We're not about that.
What is it, naked white orangutans?
To me, they're getting scared because they say, "Oh, we've been calling threats." And I get one point out. We did not call and say, "We're going to kill you," this and that. I know the guys in my group who called in and said, "I know where you're working, this and that," but I don't know why they have to have a show about the NWO, saying, "What's NWO?" They've been calling us saying they're going to kill us and this and that. They're overreacting, okay?
Okie dokie.
We'll be there next week, and I'm going to talk to the guy tonight, see who's the one been calling crap in.
Don't worry about it. Hey, we can deal with it. We're big boys. No, you don't even have to apologize for them. If that's how they want to express themselves, that's fine. This is the format. This is public access. That's what you do. And if you can talk, that's great. We'll talk. If all you can do is scream, well, you'll be able to scream and yell, whatever for just a few moments, and then I'm taking you down. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry,
He's
JJ.
the director.
I'm the director. That's right. So it's up
Take
to
him
me.
down.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, cut down Spank or anything, but it's just that our show might,
great.
be
If your
a great
show
show, and we don't know what's going to happen to them. We have the money, we have the fun and everything. Our show is being a great hit. We have great surprises for that show. It's going to be the best show, I'm telling you.
Okie
Dot, if you want to be on my show, next week you'll be on the show if you want. All right?
Whatever.
New World Order for life, chicos. Later.
All right, bye now.
Okay.
Well.
Wow, Mark, we've already been on for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, look what we started, and now we have another call. Yay, call. Wait a minute. Okay, caller, there you go.
Hey, who's this?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, well, it's this.
Well, at least we haven't gotten any real obscene ones.
I really hope that this NWO attracts people with a little more ability to communicate than the people that have been calling and saying all
Whatever
this.
the heck it is.
Yeah, like to call up and scream, any brand of idiot can do that. But to carry on a conversation, takes a little more intelligence. I got 2 lines. I'll pick one. Let's go with that one right there. Caller.
Hey, who's this?
Hey, caller.
Yeah.
You're on.
Hey, who's
I've
this?
got a video question for you.
Oh, an actual video game question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa!
Hey, I love it.
That's the
God
wrong
bless
show,
you.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's New World Order, man. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What
What's
is
up?
it?
It's actually CD-ROM related.
Computer CD-ROM?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't play much of those.
Oh, is that right?
Well,
Any idea? Any good sports games I can get my brother for Christmas?
any good what kind of games?
Sports related, like hockey, tennis,
Oh,
golf.
sports-related games for PC.
Yeah.
I haven't been playing that too much. The only games that I ever play on PC are stuff like Duke Nukem, and I
Right.
really like playing that. But, I don't really... I stick to my video game playing pretty much on the main platforms like Sega and Nintendo,
Can I just ask you, I'm not obviously too experienced in that whole area. Are games better on those systems than they are on CD-ROM? Or?
Well, you see, with video games, they're specifically made, on the systems. So that means, first of all, you don't have to deal with all the computer stuff,
Right.
which, configuring and all that, which isn't really a big deal, but that's just one nice bonus. You turn on the game system, on comes the game.
There it is.
And then, sort of like with I heard with computer games, you know, some of them can only have 256 colors on screen, right?
Right.
Where some video game systems can have millions of colors on screen, you know?
Right.
So it's just, you know, little bonuses that make video game systems better, like the next-gen systems, you know?
Cool. Well, appreciate it.
All right.
Okay. Hey, thanks, man. Let's try it.
A video game question?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh, there we go.
Video games.
Yeah. Hey, caller.
Hey, who's this?
This is Michael McCowan.
Hey,
Hello.
Michael McCowan. How's it going?
Good.
Great. What's up?
I've got a question for Sonic 2 for the Genesis.
Okay, what's that?
How can you design your own code?
Design
Hey.
your own code?
Good question.
Yeah, there's actually this code in the game. My friend had it, but he forgot it. He had this book, but he forgot it.
Well, I have a few Sonic 2 codes right here. One that you enter in the sound, you know, where you program in what sound you want to hear.
Yeah.
So that's one of them.
Is
And it
it-
enters you into a debug mode, which lets you turn Sonic into pretty much, you know, a whole bunch of weird stuff. So, like a coin, you can turn him into a coin or what's so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so let's see. We got level select.
So many games, so little time.
Did
Yeah.
that.
I'll just give you some codes that I have right here. Level select. From the main screen, select options. Then select sound select and play sounds 19, 65, 9, and 17. And then push C button, right? Then,
Yeah.
Then press start to return to the main screen. And when Sonic and Tails appear, hold A and press start.
Yep.
Is that what you were looking for?
Actually, I was looking for the design your own code. I did all
Oh,
the
and
other
then there's
ones.
one other
but
right here for the debug mode.
Do I?
So,
I
play
think it's
these
the
sounds.
debug mode.
Huh?
I think it's the debug.
All right. Well, do the same thing. Go to the sound level thing, right? And
Yeah.
enter in sounds 1, 9, 9, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, and press start and hold A. So that's 1, 9, 9, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, and then press start and hold A. So that ought to
Okay.
work for
Does
you.
that help you?
Okay. Yep.
Hey,
Bye bye.
you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, caller.
Hey, who's this?
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
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 Hey!
Whoa!
Whoa! What the heck's going on?
I have no idea.
Whoa!
It's the famous whoa call.
Whoa!
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 Whoa! Okay.
Hey,
Whoa!
caller.
Whoa!
Caller. Hello,
Oh,
caller.
okay. Let's
Caller?
take another caller.
I'm trying to.
Oh, okay.
But they're
Hello,
not
is
talking.
anybody there? Caller? Hello?
Guess not. Okay, let's try this one.
Hey,
Hey,
Hey.
who's this?
I wanted to know if he goes to Peptech.
To what? Peptech?
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's where I go.
Yeah?
Down at Park and Aho.
Uh-huh.
Yep,
Oh, okay.
just to satisfy your curiosity. Yeah, for you people watching who don't know, it's a really cool school where you go for about, 5 hours a day, 4 days out of the week. So, and you don't have to, it's very convenient. So, just for you people wondering what in the heck we're talking about. So,
Okay.
okay,
Bye.
bye.
Caller.
Hey, who's this?
You there,
Hello?
caller?
Oh, W.
Hey, what's up with you? Eh.
I know.
Okay.
That's back talk there.
Oh, yeah.
Back speak. Hey, caller. Hey, you're there.
Hello, who's this?
Call.
Hello? Who's this?
Moses,
What do you want to talk about?
I got another code for Sonic.
Another code for Sonic?
Yeah, it turns you into Super Sonic when you get 50 rings.
Oh, yeah. And then at the level select menu, you play sounds 4, 1, 2, 6?
It's 12 for 1, 2, 6, yeah.
Okay. And then you should hear music when you get to win a Chaos Emerald. And
Yeah.
select any level and get 50 rings and jump. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a cool code, too, so.
Now, what does that code do?
It turns you into Super Sonic.
So you're supersonic. So
yeah,
what?
you're like a big yellow Sonic, and when
Fiery.
you run, there's like
Runs real
these
fast.
spark things behind you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you run really fast. Like,
Okay. I mean, you're talking to someone who's familiar with Pong. You know, if that gives you an idea how far back I go.
Good. Yeah, Mark. Good job.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we ready for the next
All right,
caller?
thanks, caller.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Who's this?
Caller.
Hello? Phone caller?
Caller?
Isn't it amazing? Almost 55 minutes have gone by already.
Let's try this one.
Okay. Hello, caller. Who's this?
You're there, caller.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey. Hi. What is this show about?
It's about video games.
It's about video
more,
games?
Pretty much.
Really?
Of course, tonight it's been about all sorts of various things. It's been about
everything.
NWO, whatever that is, right? This group of guys. It's been about just all sorts of weird stuff tonight. It's Friday the 13th, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
It's all wacky. So.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, that's me.
That's Mark right there, actually. Yeah. Right, Mark?
Yeah, that's
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. That's all right. You're watching video games and more, and I'm going to tell you when you can watch. All right? So no phone calls for a second. That's
All
what
right.
you do. Tune in on channel 64, cable ready at 63, excuse me. Got a cable box. Channel 55 if you don't. Every second and fourth Friday at 5:30. And, well, then you can watch me, Zot, talking about games and all sorts of weird stuff. Or you can tune in on reruns every Thursday at 3 o'clock on channel, 61, cable ready 99.
Is that what it is?
Yep,
Okay.
that's it right there. So tune in, people. And we got 5 minutes left. Oh, and this is how you can contact us, of course. Video games and more, P.O. Box 212, Tucson, Arizona, 85702-0212. You check out the web page with, I mean, even though I never update it, it's still a good page. You know, it's got all sorts of info on, different links to video game companies. And you can even, it has a form where you can email me game questions. So, azstarnet.com/tilde-zot. So, or email zot@azstarnet.com. So, ready to take another phone call?
Yeah.
Okay.
In just a second here. Okay, I'm just queuing something and caller. Okay, there we go. Caller.
Who's this? Caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
My name's Pablo. Suck my dick.
No, don't want to. Not interested.
Okay, that's just great.
Okay, well, let's
Variety show. This
Yeah.
is what it is. Now we need to get up
I
and sing and
don't
dance.
know what happened tonight, but it's Friday the 13th, and
Best explanation I can come up with right here. I mean,
yeah, I bet it's well. Let's see who.
This is what happens when I don't do a walkthrough show. I just should have done another show on Mario. That's
Yeah,
it right
yeah,
there. I
done-
just should have stuck with Mario, shown how to get the rest of the stars, all the secret stuff.
Should I take a call?
Okay, go for it.
All right.
Hello,
Go
who's
ahead,
this?
caller.
Phone
Yeah,
caller,
you're
who's
there.
this?
Oh, yeah. Do you know if they're ever coming out with a new Legend of Zelda game ever for PlayStation or Super Nintendo 64?
Hey, now that's a
Well,
fun game. I like
well,
that one.
I know for a fact that it's going to come out on the Nintendo 64 sometime in 97.
97?
Absolutely, positively positive about that. I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with a Metroid game, too.
Oh,
I've heard
really?
rumors about that. So
Metroid?
possibly Metroid for Nintendo 64. It's just a rumor, but...
Hey, say if they do come out with a new Street Fighter game for the new Nintendo 64, you think the graphics will look cool?
For, Well, I don't know, because Street Fighter 2 looks like it's going to... Street Fighter 3, excuse me. Looks like it's going to have the same type of cartoony graphics that, the previous Street Fighters have had,
Yeah.
So the Nintendo 64 is sort of more of a 3D type of game system with the rendering and the silicone graphics type stuff. So I'm not sure how it would look, because, it's still going to have that sprite type look instead of the 3D. So it might look, I don't know if it's going to come out for the Nintendo 64.
Just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I just watched the show about last 5 minutes. What's the NWO? I mean, is that a game or what? What is it about?
It's going to be.
I'm not the person to ask.
I'll tell you what.
I'm sorry.
The NWO is going to be. It's a new show.
It's wrestling.
No,
Has to
it's
do with
not wrestling. It is not wrestling. Don't say that. That's not true.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's going to be a show on public access that. Here, wait a minute. Let me talk to you. Okay, there I am.
Yeah.
It's going to be a show on public access. It's started up. It's called NWO, and there's people that are calling and saying, I don't know, NWO rules, and we're going to take you down, and all this. Well, And there was a lot of confusion until we got a call from a caller who told us what it was about. And anyway, that may be him calling right now, so we may get screamed at again if you want to hear it.
So it's some kind of, they're going to have a new show or something like
It's a
that?
public access show called NWO, and they want to be the best show down here and outdo some other kind of a show.
Is it like that wrestling stuff or whatever?
No.
Oh,
It's not. No, NWO stands for New World Order.
Yeah.
So that's what it's based on,
Oh, okay.
and, which has nothing to do with wrestling.
Oh, because I thought it was a game or something because you guys were talking about it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, it's not your fault.
No, we're taking calls, and that's what the callers were talking about.
Nobody wants to talk about video games today.
Yeah, they didn't want to talk about video games.
Well, okay. Well, thanks for asking my question.
You're welcome.
All right, thanks a
All
lot.
right,
Good night.
bye.
Bye.
Well, how many
Caller.
more minutes do we have, Mark?
Wait a minute. Go ahead, caller. We got about 2 minutes.
Hey, who's this?
A little over 2 minutes left.
I got a question about Killer Instinct on Super NES.
On Super NES?
Yes.
All right. What's that?
Orchid, do you know any like super combos 23 hit or higher?
For Orchid, let's
Yeah.
see. Well, I do have a Killer Instinct fact right here. I think this is for the arcade, so
Okay.
this should be good enough. Let's see if I can find anything here.
How long is the ending?
The ending is about 30 seconds. so-
Gotcha.
How much time do we have left, Mark?
Oh, about 10 seconds.
Ah!
No, we have about almost a minute and a half left.
All right. And a question about a video game. How weird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a weird
Okay.
guy.
It's still
No, you're not.
loading up. So.
You're one of our callers.
We'll be on in a second. Do you have anything else you want to talk about, caller?
No, that was my only question.
All right. Well, once it loads up, I'll say so.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't go away unless you want to hang on.
Oh.
Or unless you want to hang up and we'll go to the other caller, but I think you'd want to stay on.
I'll just wait for the answer.
Well, okay. Don't mind me. It's been a strange day, you know. It's been
Okay.
a strange day.
Cinder. Let's see. TJ combo. Fulgor. I have a bunch of codes. Glacius. Jago. Having no luck here finding Orchid. Oh, Orchid. Okay, and he wanted an ultimate combo, was that it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got a finishing move, ultimate, ultra combo, B, forward +2. I guess 2 would be high punch, I guess, during the combo. Finishing move. I don't see anything on here on ultimate combo, so are we over with Mark?
Just about.
All right.
But we're
Sorry, caller. If I have anything, I'll say next week. Bye-bye.